Hello everyone and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends. I won't say I got a huge response about continuing this series, however, I guess 2 people screaming yes please yes is big for me. Plus this video, or the first video, actually had more views than most of my other Let's Play games apart from KSP. So those 2 things made me say, yeah, let me go ahead and continue this. That plus it's a fun game, it's a great story, and it's steampunk, and you cannot go wrong with any of those things. But as the game is currently yelling at me, I have gained gained army points. Click here to expand your army. So we'll click army points, and it says click this button to purchase additional units to accompany the heroes. Units are purchased with army points. Some territories award army points when first captured, as this one did. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here we go. We always start with these 2 guys right here, which are Imperial Musketeers. They cost 3. I can retire units. So these are additional units, excuse me. These are additional units. So what you can do is you can select units that come with you, like initially into the battle. And then you can retire the units if you feel like. You don't get as many points for retiring a unit as you do for, initially, buying it. But that's okay. So you have, like, well, here you have to research clockwork spiders in order to get a clockwork spider. And they fill up these gaps, and so you can't have a massive army come with you. But you have ones like this, like the Scout Flyer. That's always very useful. Heavy Cargo Dirigible, Pirata Flyer, Air Destroyer. Air Destroyers are pretty awesome. Steam Cannon, which we can get, but we don't have enough points. And then we have the Juggernaut. And then, of course, we have Clockwork Men and Imperial Musketeers. Now, I'm not going to do that. I like to save up my points and buy big things like a Juggernaut, because a Juggernaut right at the beginning of the mission is pretty damn awesome. Alright, so let's see. At this point, we also have... Oh, we have more upgrades. So we can have Lethal Snipe for Carlini. We also have Commander... What's her name again? Venza? Commander Venza. So we have loot, so 1 point lasts for 3 seconds, lasts for 5 seconds, so this one lasts for 7 seconds. Let's see, she has, Venza gains health speed, summons faster, and costs less to summon. And then we have launch gun drones, a small sphere attached to a parachute. Venza gun drone provides line of sight while randomly firing at enemies as it floats to the ground, launches 5 drones. Pretty awesome. None of these things are super helpful for me. And that's the other thing, is you can also, like, if Giacomo, like, falls in battle, you can bring him back to life by resummoning him, which is actually really, really helpful. So let's see. We can do the increased health, or we can do major damage. I think we'll take Giacomo's increased health, because that'll just increase health of anyone that... yeah, so if Giacomo's in the middle of a fight, that will help. So, let us continue our rampage. So next we have Pirata Aerodrome. So it says the Doge of Vanucci is here. That's his little icon. Pirata is an enclave for a people of that same name. They command unique technology for building airships. They offer their services to the highest bidder, hence the name Pirata, as in pirates. So we take Giacomo, and we say, go this way, Giacomo. On to Pirata. It's true that Doge Alessandri retained our transport services, but that's the limit of our agreement. Upon our return to Pirata, his troops began to lay siege to our city. It appears both Miana and Pirata owe the Doge for his treachery. Ooh. So, yeah, points are still available. I don't care. We're saving those, so we're going to attack. And this is where we get to learn about airships. Battle of Pirata. The Doge has begun construction of a massive device that can down flyers at great distance. It will blockade Pirata from all airship traffic. Without access to their skies, Pirata will be unsupplied and eventually captured. And of course, as you see here, we will be fighting against the Doge directly. Now, I want to give you guys a heads up. I did drop down the resolution from 1920 by 1080 to 16 by 9. Hopefully that still keeps the high definition, but allows everybody to see more stuff better. Like, these are bigger, that kind of thing. Because this game was not, I didn't even realize it could go to 1920 by 1080, but this game was not made during a time when that was a common screen resolution. So it's got a lot of filler if you go that high, as you saw, and a lot of the icons are really tiny. So we're going to down the resolution, which should, of course, up our ability to see stuff. No guarantee that we still won't get a little bit of screen lag.
Pirata have refused further assistance to the Doge. In retaliation, the Doge intends to take Pirata as his own.
Oh no! So that's his gigantic steam cannon thing.
Venza's guided us to a base that has not yet been stormed by the Doge's troops.
So we have a starting location here. Find Lenora, find the aerodrome, use cargo dirigible. So yeah, we don't have any place to fly, so we have to like use a cargo dirigible. That's one of these. Oh, I got a better frame rate.
In
That's good.
scenarios, you must spend resources to summon other heroes to your aid. Let's start by summoning Carlini to help you in your search for Lenora.
Okay, come on, Carlini. So yeah, this is how you summon a hero, and as you said, it takes blink. It takes like points, money. All right, we want to do some other stuff first,
Lenora
though.
has crashed on the other side of this chasm. We should set out to rescue her.
We're gonna, let's see, 4, 5, 6. It can have up to 6, so we will have up to 6. So she has crashed on the other side of this chasm. I'm assuming you mean over here or somewhere near here. So there's a bridge, but the bridge is broken. No good for us. And I believe this is the Doge. No, that's the city. Ooh, it's raining. That's new. Oh, it's only raining over there. Okay. So we'll have everybody kind of come this way and guard a little bit while we build, because to me building is one of the most important things. One of the first most important things you should do is you should always build stuff. Okay, that takes 5. So we're going to spend a lot of money on getting money is basically what we're doing here. To build this we require a large city. Can we upgrade to a large city? It requires 2 more districts. Okay, what district do we have? We have a, let's see, resource cabinet. I know. Let's see. I need to build. This one should be the, yeah, the military district. That's this. It actually has a cannon that fires explosives. You know what I should do to fix the graphics is, if you notice the cannon, it's got that little glow around it. That's actually the, I think it's the anisotropic filtering or some crap like that. It's a texture thing. It was not implemented well in this game, so everything is super shiny. The game actually looks better if I turn that off. So I think I'll do that the next time we get. I take a break, but for now it's just a very minor visual issue that I don't personally like. Alright, so industrial district, 1 prototype available. Prototype factory. Oh, okay, yeah, so we can do yeah, okay, so we'll have an industrial district. We need one of those, and it costs 50, which we have money for. And we also need a money district, because a money district will increase our resource cap. So once those are built, and then we have this, which is our prototype. So we have armed civilians, miners, caravans, transports create 50% faster. All your new and existing miners increase to 120 health and can attack. Caravans increase to 400 health and can attack. That's like this guy can actually have a gun on him. 1 spy scout. Take this prototype. Also increases all scout flyers' health by. We don't have any of those. And then we have clockwork miner, but since I just filled up all of our miners, we don't need it. So we'll take the scout. I think I like this. Yeah, the scout's okay. I won't say I like the scout as if it's some grand and glorious thing, but it is a good little guy. Alright, and we will build our large city. So here we go, we have our scout, our air screw, as Da Vinci would have called it. Did we find Lenora? Hey, look, we found Lenora! There we
You're
go.
located an aerodrome. Aerodromes produce air units, including cargo dirigibles, which you can use to transport your troops.
So that's what these
To
are.
cross the chasm, you must load Giacomo and his troops onto the waiting cargo dirigibles.
What else can we build? We can build dirigibles and flying scouts, but they're non-combat flying scouts. We're not going to load Giacomo in just yet. We need an army first. That's super important. So let us build, not a mine. I don't want a mine. Mine is not what we want. We do need defense towers. We're going to build a couple of defense towers. These are going to get expensive, and they actually get more expensive. So that one was 100. Now this one will be 125. They get more expensive as you build them, so you have to be like conscious of that. Yeah, here's a good spot. And I think we'll build another one right... Nope, that is not what I wanted. I wanted that. And we'll build another one right down here just for funsies. So there's our 3. Now we're down to 195 points. We have we have more army. More army is good. Now we are playing on easy mode, so I could probably just take these 3 sets of army guys and just have them go bust ass. But we're not going to do that. Limited by the number of merchant districts. Well, since I have an extra merchant district, we will open that up. I don't know what it'll do for us, but hopefully it'll help. Oh, fine, we will do that. Get in there, and you too.
Giacomo is now loaded
Alright.
into the cargo dirigible. Transport him across the chasm.
Can you go in that one too? Alright. So they're about half full, and he wants us to transport them over here, so like to here. So let's do that to get the tutorial out of the way. I really should build like a barracks research lab. Oh, research lab, we can use that. That's really useful. We'll build one of those, and we'll build a barracks really quick just to get it out of the way as well. Put that there. I don't want to get Giacomo all shot to crap. Alright, so this is eject all, and this is disembark. Disembark allows you to disembark at a certain point.
To unload Giacomo, select the cargo dirigible and click the eject all button to great.
There you
Now
go.
you've learned how to use cargo dirigibles to transport your troops.
Yay! Alright, troops, go find that. Okay, we found Lenora. We got ourselves 20 timonium, that's helpful. And we get a cutscene!
In exchange for our help, Lenora will join our fight against the Doge.
Yay!
As a show of faith, she has given me plans for constructing Pirata airships.
So we have plans for a gunship now. There's nothing we can do for her, I don't think. Lenora's flyer currently selected, mechanical spider, medium. Really?
You can repair Lenora's ship using Giacomo's augmentation ability.
That's this one. So we can just do this. Boom! Ta-da! Alright, she's repaired, and she's all good, and she's our friend now. She has some pretty awesome powers, too. Target unit is captured and remains under Lenora's control. Can only capture one unit at a time. Then you get a
Lenora
cutscene.
has revealed much. The death of Petruzzo has stunned even the Pirata. Apparently, the Doge has plans for Pirata that aren't to their liking. The Sky
can't.
Crusher he is constructing will blockade Pirata and eventually starve them out.
The Doge has established a well-defended base. You must take advantage of advanced Vinci research and technology to defeat it.
Ground forces. Okay, so at this point you can choose whether or not to receive hints. So we're going to say no more hints. I think I'm pretty set up for hints-wise, so we're okay here. I may regret that later, but for now we're okay. So what we get? Ground units receive 10% attack and trample. One Clockwork Sniper, taking this prototype, also increases all Clockwork men's melee attack by 10 and health by 5. So the Clockwork Sniper is actually pretty awesome, but you can only get one. Ground units at 10% attack is actually a little bit better. And this actually, as you noticed, when we select one, we get the next tier. So when we select this one,
To learn
we'll get a
more
new
about
tier.
the Vinci technology, select game tips from the F10 pause menu.
Okay, we'll just do that really quick so it gets out of our way. Game tips. Yay! So, game basic controls, blah blah blah, Vinci tips, we're not going to go over there. That's spoiler stuff. We don't need to know about that. So then we have stuff like this, like click to research monocles. All Vinci units gain 10% ranged attack, 20% line of sight, and 10% speed, which is awesome. And then you get like a burrowing spider, which is like a burrowing unit, a burrowing spider unit. I can talk good. All right, how much money? We have a lot of money, but we need. Yes, I know a research cap. We need more merchant districts. We also need 2 more districts, so we will do 2 merchant districts. And we will also say, what, one weapons district, we'll call it. We'll put that here, so, because these act, like I said, these act as guns. They actually act as tower defenses, so if you put them off center of each other, they'll help protect your city. And we don't have enough money to build one of those yet. Can we build ground units? Okay, we can build an aerodrome, but we shouldn't have to. Yeah, here we go. So now we have Pirata flyers. Well, these are cool because they cost wealth. They don't actually cost timonium, which is awesome. So we'll actually, I need to stop saying actually. 3. And once again, the more you build, the more expensive they become. So as you notice, it goes up to like 120. So we're going to build 5. It's going to be super expensive. Here we go again. We're going to say prosperity 1. Let's see, national borders +2, attrition damage to enemies, cost purchase sites, we'll say that, +1, and then we'll say that +1, because we're dealing with Piratans, yeah, anyway, we're dealing with Piratans, and because of that, more wealth is very, very helpful. Now we have this, and let's go ahead and build a digger to get more money. Timonium smelter, no, that's not what we want. No, that's the real ability to... massive mining project, that's what we want. So that's cost 100, and that's okay. Now we're going to build a second research lab. We can build that right up here. We're going to turn that one into our eyeball, our eye in the sky, as it were. Hey, check it. Okay, we will also spend a little bit of wealth to upgrade. We should upgrade our mines and everything, too, if we can now. We can! Okay, so that helps, because that gives us more as we continue. This is 100 wealth. We'll absolutely spend wealth because that's just super cheap. We can also build a couple more of these, which is cool. Yeah, no, we need more districts. And we don't have enough to build our second palace district yet, but that's okay. So we're researching to get more money. We're just going to keep this as timonium, not wealth, because we are loaded with wealth. But look at our timonium going up, just boom, 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 boom. And that gives us maximum rate per minute you can gather resources. Yeah, so we have plus 325 as maximum, and we're currently at 310, which is a great, great bonus. When our mining operation kicks up, that we may hit that cap again, but right now we are doing epic. Alright, we have more research points too, which is great. So we have units heal faster, national borders 5, additional attrition damage. Yeah, we will do that, and we will do... Well, we need 4 and we have 2. We'll do 1 each of these then. Yeah, I know, we're maxed out again. Should we build another... Well, we can build another one of these. Upgrades to a city, a large city, or a large city to a great city. This increases effectiveness of all districts. So we shouldn't need another merchant district. This, even though it's super expensive, should bump this up just enough to reach, to max out the cap. And while we're sitting here, how much is it to build? 50. Okay. So yeah, this is what I like to do. I'm a little bit of a turtle, as I assume the statement goes. I like to build up a base and an army, and then I like to go out. As you notice, there's like a base over here, and there's one over here, and we could like attack these guys, but there's really no reason to just yet. Okay, so we have that, and it's pointed that way. But what we want to do is we actually want to point it. We want to point it across this bridge. We want to see what's over here. And actually, our little guy is like going over here to. Oh, that's another thing. I don't know if it'll notice. So we can declare war on this guy, or what can happen is eventually these guys will eventually like buy these guys out, or make them able to. I'm not sure. Let's see. Military superiority. No, that's not it. Anyway, there's a way that you can basically just buy out the city by trading with them. over a course of time, you can trade with them. Alright, we're not going to be needing this, so we will get it out of the way. I think it does anti-attrition damage. Create 3 clockwork men and 2 steam cannons. Okay, well, we'll do that, but we'll do that in a minute. Where's our border? Our border is getting pretty far. If I had good enough borders, I would just build on that side of the bridge. Which sometimes I do. But I think what this does is it does anti-attrition damage, is what that green sphere of influence is. Ah, Carlini, there we go, get our timonium, buddy. Alright, so that was what that 10 of 10 bonus thing was. Now we have a different bonus, so we need 3 clockwork men, right? So we will actually build 3 clockwork men. And I guess I could just use the transports to transport people over. We'll take all of this, including the scout. We'll just head over this way. We'll just have our army kind of chill here. Not sure what that keeps saying. Upgrade to a city, capture more cities. So yeah, I can capture cities. I don't want to attack them, like declare war on them yet. I don't think I have to. Oh, there's a thing down there. We have a clockwork man. Go, clockwork man, collect the timonium thing. So yeah, in the last mission, we had that timonium, 10 of 10 or 10 of 10 yeah, gifts, I guess you can call them, is what it looks like. Relics, yeah. We get 10 of 10 relics, and we got the 2 clockwork spiders. So in this one, if we build 3 mechanical men, and we got more of these guys. If we build 3 mechanical men and was it 3 turrets? I think, was it, or no. Bonus. Wherever the bonus is. I think it's 2 steam cannons. Then we get a huge bonus. So yeah, create 2 steam cannons. So if we do this and we build a, not a mine, we need a, yeah, here we go. We need a steamworks, and I think that's a gunner ability there that has. I'm not sure if that's a defense, like that range is a defense or a repair grid. I think it's a defense grid, but it might just be a repair grid. I don't know. It won't do us any good either way because we really don't get attacked over here. This is one of the few missions where you're not in line of fire of your enemies. Do we have any research points? We don't. Click here to access Prototype Factory for unusual benefits. The number of the tab is the number of benefits you may select. Add industrial districts. So we can buy some industrial districts really quick. Oops. Industrial districts. Yeah, we got enough cash. Let's go ahead and buy a couple industrial districts. We'll get 2 or 3 more research points for that. And that'll be... Now, I'm building them here, but what I could do and should do is take over this city. And then when I've taken over this city, I can build this city up, and then that adds to my point count. But I am just going to put those 2 industrial districts there, because we have the room. We might as well. 1, and that gives us 1 point, at which point we will give our guys monocles! Yeah! I like the things that give bonuses to everybody, rather than just a single unit that can easily get destroyed. Okay, so here we go. We have cities are captured faster, cost to purchase sites and cities reduced by 10, soldiers required to storm sites and cities reduced by 35, or we can get a Doge Walker. And this is the only way you can get a Doge Walker, I'm afraid. Defense towers and steam fortresses gain 10% health, but we will do the capture city because, like I said, I like bonuses that cover everything. Okay, now we need 2 steam cannons. We will go 2 steam cannons really quick. Infiltration tactics are complete. I'm not sure what I get out of that. I'm sure I get like a flying thing or something. Oh, we got more guys. So yeah, we built a, yeah. Since we built industrial districts, or that came from the war district, I'm not sure which. I think it came from the military district, but we got some more guys. So you don't really have to build an army. The army can be supplied to you just by building cities. You can get tons of foot soldiers just by building a city. Okay, that's 1 of 2 steam cannons, and this is basically going to be our initial army, because if you notice, we have a pretty good mix of military, and we've already gotten a couple of upgrades that we can use. And so what we'll do is when that second steam cannon gets built, and I think only 2 of them will fit in these big fat balloons, which I seem to have lost. Where's our other balloon? I put it somewhere. Where did I put our other balloon, guys? No, that's not him. Alright, he's over here because he's doing anti-attrition damage, even though there's nothing to do anti-attrition damage with. So there's 2 of 2 steam cannons. That should give us our update. Yes? I think. There it is. Establish base, quest complete. Are you full? Yeah, he's full. He can only carry 2 steam cannons, which sounds about right. I think that's the same as in StarCraft, where you can only carry two siege cannons and a transport. Makes sense though, those guys are huge. So we'll go over here. And yeah, I'm not sure what bonus we get out of that, if we even get a bonus. I have no idea. But we will get as many of these guys into this as we can. Yeah, look at that. 2 steam cannons is the same, or 1 steam cannon is the same as like 5 sets of foot soldiers and 3 clockwork men. Or 4 sets of foot soldiers, excuse me. Alright, do we have any more industrial districts? Nope, we're good, we're all set, we're good to go. Okay, so we'll leave that one as it is. Let's see. Cuts research time for advances by 100%, research time for prototypes for 100%. Gain 2 gun flyers, awesome, and 1 clockwork foreman. Which, of course, to use the clockwork men, you need empty spaces, so if you do what I did and you fill up your spaces with people, getting those is pointless until you open, like, another mine over here. But since we're playing on super duper easy mode, eject everybody! Alright, and then you 2 eject everybody. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll go like this. Open fire! And we're just gonna take it over because we just owned him so bad. It's so terrible. Alright, we don't want our guys taking too much damage, so get over there and start owning. We don't want them taking out our clockwork dudes.
captured the neutral city. This has expanded your territory and will allow you to improve your economy, research, and military.
That's awesome. Let's just get rid of the rest of these guys. Totally owned them. Alright, so that should have expanded our border. Yeah, look at that. Look at that border expansion. It's huge. So yeah, you can... Yeah, see, I don't like this reflection. It doesn't fit with the rust, I think, is my problem. Is rust should not be shiny like that. But we're going to go ahead and just repair this city really quick. We don't need much, but we will put in a couple of industrial districts, because then we can do that thing we wanted to do. And we will put up one of these for defense, and we'll put up a market just because, and then we'll expand it to a large city. Boom! Just spent a crap ton of cash, but we just basically built a gigantic city. Alright, we will walk our soldiers over this way, because we have anti-attrition damage. And I think what we'll do is we'll just take over as much as we can along the way to the Doge's place, because this is going to be a really short mission apart from my hyper conversation, I guess you could call it. The fact that I was doing more talking and more tutorialing, but as soon as we get out of that, we should be fine. So let's just go ahead and get our guys over here to about here, and we're just going to open fire. Speaking of which, we have a volley fire, close order formation in which the unit delivers devastating firepower. The unit cannot move and is more vulnerable to damage. Back away from our building! Everyone get into close unit formation! Open fire! They're all gonna fire at the same time, look at that. Now, we will take more damage because of that. Let's see, how's our guys doing? I don't think they're doing so well. Yeah, these guys are taking so much more damage because of that. Since they're all firing at the same time at the same guy, they're doing a crap ton of damage, but it's not really helpful. Yeah, go guys, go! So we lost one crew and just completely owned their crew, so that should bring us down to 3. One should be the last, I think. Yeah, someone get in there and take that over. So these guys are going to go take it over. And that should be enough. Boom, done. So that'll help us out. Can I repair that? Hire mercenaries to add a population cap. No, I just want to repair. There we go. Don't know why I was being kind of a douche, but whatever. Alright, so we have steam cannons. We will take our steam cannons over this way. And we have our dudes, and they're kind of hurt, but they'll be okay, because we just expanded our borders mega far again. We can take our flyers, and our flyers are actually really useful, except for the fact that that dude, well, not the dude, the Doge actually has anti-aircraft guns, so not super helpful. Giacomo's gift. We'll research 2 gun flyers because we have the space for them, and I don't really need advances. This mission's going to be over soon enough anyway. So I'm just going to kind of show off some of the things you can get. So we'll get our 2 advanced flyers, and that will help the rest of our flyers out. What else do we get? Oh, a siege zeppelin. Creates 1 siege zeppelin. Taking this prototype also increases all steam cannon siege attacks by 25%, or all mines increase output by additional 2. Vinci units gain 10% health and 5% attack. We'll go with that rather than the steam balloon for now. Where did my little... See, you get... Oh, here they are. So these guys are totally awesome, but unfortunately they are prototype only. So they're one of the better units you can get, but like I said, prototype only. They're basically the heavy fighters of the Vinci flying units. So you can consider the scouts the unarmed fighters, and then these guys are the light fighters, and then these 2 dudes are like the super heavy duty fighters. And Giacomo and what's her face can come. They're cool. You guys can come on. Let's see, Venza, we can bring her too. We can pay for her. We will buy ourselves yet another hero. Speaking of which, well, he does a lot of damage with a sniper shot. And we're not gonna bother taking over this last city, I don't think. We don't even need these gifts right now. We are loaded up. Worst comes to worst, everybody dies, right? So let's bring our footmen in to do research, gun research. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it gun research. Look at that. Remember to break step, guys. I don't know if you guys remember that episode of Mythbusters where they were talking about the bridge, where if you don't break step, the vibrations can destroy the bridge. I'm not a big fan of the way Mythbusters did it, if only because a machine is not the same as people walking in time. But I do understand the fact that if you were to try to do it with real people and the bridge did collapse, you could get a lot of people hurt. So it's one of those myths that you can kind of prove, but kind of can't. Alright, we got... Oh, is he still alive? Kill that man. Everybody fire at that one guy. Alright, so we are going to lose some air units. Well, actually, let's bring our siege cannons up behind. And I know you can do like quick select, control 1, 2, 3, 4. I just always forget. Speaking of which, I should do that. Control 1 for those guys, control 2 for these guys, I think. Whoa, we got a lot of guys coming in. So we have a bunch of dudes coming in. You guys help out. No, open fire on the ground forces, huh? There you go. Yeah, help out with those ground forces. Make them wish they had never come to this place, or is it make them wish we'd never come to this place? So we have this huge army here too. The steam cannon should open up. There you go. Yeah, get owned. Now the steam cannons, if you notice, also knock them over, and I think that causes them to stop firing, which is really, really helpful. So let's help our guys out over here. They need some love. There you go. You guys feeling better over there? Yeah, I thought you might. What other powers? We have the sniper shot. We have gain money. All right. It just took a quick reset. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what's going on with the audio. It happens from time to time. It happens with FTL as well. Not 100% sure what's going on there. I really don't know. I really don't know. I wish I did. All right. So it looks like we got some issues over here. Now, if we walk into the blue, we will start taking attrition damage. I should also be careful that we don't start taking gunfire from those heavy turrets. So we'll have our turret guys wander up and just open up on them. Or our heavy cannons open up on them. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah! So our siege cannons are just going to go pound, pound, pound. Now, of course, as you know, this is super easy mode. So as you can see, I'm just totally owning these guys. But this is only the third mission, and we're still technically in tutorial. So, you know how that goes. Okay, we're going to just take these guys and head over here. Now, they're going to take heavy fire from this main cannon, but we don't care because... Now watch these guns go off. So a little bland with the whole, you know, white fire going on, but whatever. We're just going to go ahead and take them out. Destroy everything! Now I believe one of these guys has the ability to bomb. Is it her? Yeah, so she can drop bombs. Increases Lenore's speed, attack, and health. So yeah, she has that ability, and she like opens up this... Well, if she doesn't get owned, she opens up this turret ability, which has her firing rockets and other crap like that. So let's head over there and we'll do that. We'll have I don't think it works on non-living entities. I don't think it works on buildings. But we'll try it. We're gonna take it out. All of our flyers are gone, but that's okay. Now I think we actually have to capture it. Oh, okay. So yeah, we just destroyed it to the point where capture is automatic. So we did that with 2 siege cannons and a bunch of ground troops. I don't really count the air troops because they kind of got owned. Sky Crusher quest complete. Now, if you notice, we did lose these people, but you can rebuy them, which is really cool because in a lot of games when your hero dies, they're like, your hero has died, you failed.
We are victorious!
Yes, we are! Yay! Continue to strategic map. Now, when we move to the strategic map... Oh, we get a cutscene. Okay, cool. I love cutscenes. That would be an awesome place to live.
Thank you. I can't believe I trusted that bastard.
Maybe you should choose your friends more carefully.
Is that why you helped us? You want us to be friends?
Not friends. Allies.
Ah. Allies. And in exchange for your help?
I need something in return. Whatever air support you can provide.
Maybe. On one condition.
Or what?
And when you finally have the Doge, make sure he suffers.
Now that's one of the siege destroyers you can get, and it looks so awesome up close and personal. You're like, whoa! I'd love to fly one of those. Actually, I'd love to fly any one of those things. If they had an MMO, like an actual MMO where you were an airship pirate or pilot, you don't have to be a pirate, but an airship pilot of some kind, I would like be all over that. You'd never see me again and be like, screw Let's Plays, flying airships. Probably not. I'd be like, hey guys, come join me. We're gonna fly airships. So we have a new hero, Lenora. This hero is now available for future scenarios. Lenora is chief among the leaders of the Pirata houses. Her skill as a pilot is legendary, but even those tales are exceeded by her reputation as a ruthless competitor in business and sport. Vinci flying heroine, excuse me. Well, heroine or heroine? Heroine sounds like drugs. Heroine just sounds like I'm saying it wrong. Anyway, flying hero, screw it. She aims to control the skies, plus 10 wealth income, increasing by level. So instead of getting just a bonus, this is actually a plus 10 to wealth income the entire time she's with you. Flying units gain bonus range and line of sight for each level, so totally awesome. That jackal! You have our pledge to support you against the Doge. As proof of my good faith, I will accompany you personally. Yes. So, puppets. The Doge has puppets to do his dirty work. Feligno in the west fills Venucci's coffers, while the wasteland is a key source of timonium. If we eliminate these means of support, we'll improve our chances against the defenses of Venucci. And then we can say, like, where is Feligno and where is the wasteland? And Feligno is up here, I believe, and the wasteland's over there. So we can, like, yeah, so there, or Feligno's here, and then the wasteland's up here, so I got those backwards. But basically, if you see their movements, yes, we have gained wealth. Click here to add districts to your cities. Oh, so this is awesome. What you can do is you can actually add districts like you do in the game. You can do it here on this map. So we say add a district, and so this one has no districts, and so you can add a wealth district, which adds 1 wealth per turn, or you can add 1 industrial district, which adds 1 invention per turn. So yeah, sends clockwork men reinforcements to scenarios and adjacent territories, sends caravans containing wealth to scenarios and adjacent territories, and then raises population limit in the start of scenarios, sends imperial musketeer reinforcements. So what that means is, like, if I start a scenario here, in any one of these that have like this is a military, and I think this has 1 of each military everything. So it not only produces 1 point per thing that you have, it also adds armies to your, or adds crew to your next scenario, which is helpful for your start. So by the time you get to the end, you can actually build a city and attack your enemy without having to build almost a single unit, unless you really want to, which is really awesome. But as you add these, it costs more. So for the first one, it costs 1 wealth. For the second one, it costs 2, and so on and so forth. So you can't just like do 1 all the way over. Also, if you lose a zone, which we don't really have to worry about on easy mode, you lose all that bonus. So like if you're playing this the way you're supposed to, like on medium or hard difficulty, you really want to build up your cities back here so they're constantly generating wealth and power. So we're actually going to say 1 wealth, like that. And what that will do is that will add 1 wealth. So we have hero power upgrades. So who do we have? We have Vanza, which we know about. Here we go, Lenora. So Lenora has Skyburst, area of effect rocket that damages air units only, and its burst radius for 150. Greatly increases Lenora's speed and attack. Sonic Burst. Sonic Burst is pretty awesome. Turret's pretty awesome too. But we really didn't use Carlini that much. We've been kind of using Giacomo, so we'll go with Sonic Boom. Boom! Okay. We have research new units. Okay, so we can research new units, and this is how you unlock new units in your next game. So we say we have our ground tier, our barracks, we have our aerodrome tier, and then we have our steam fortress tier. So you have like these ones you already have, like a steam cannon, and then we can have the super steam cannon. So steam powered, big gun, powerful siege attack, excellent survivability. So it has slightly more health for 9 points. The Juggernaut, which in order to get you have to research. And so you have 16 for the heavy tank. 16 points, but it's worth it. 16 points. So improved scout, Vinci scout unit. So these are slightly better, but none of them are armed. And then we have improved Pirata flyer. And then for 7 we have the air destroyer, which is just a bomber with a slight, anti-ground gun. Vinci soldier range attack can storm enemy cities to reduce them to 0 health. So we can go with soldiers, which are actually pretty awesome. They're not super great, or we can go with the mechanical spider. So medium melee attack with trample, mini cannon fires on the move against air targets. So it's a ground air unit combo. Or we can upgrade one of our ground soldiers. I'm thinking since we're pretty much in easy mode here, kind of just want to upgrade our Imperial Grenadiers. Yeah, Musketeers, Grenadiers, and Fusiliers is what we go with. We'll go ahead and upgrade our Grenadiers for now, or upgrade 2 Grenadiers for now. Then we can buy more soldiers if we want, so we can say 3 for Clockwork Man, 2 for Flyer, 3 for Dirigible, 4 or 4. Well, we still only have 3, so we're just going to keep what we have right now. And I think, now that we're all upgraded and everything, I think I'm going to go ahead and pause here. From now on, it shouldn't be tutorial. We should actually be dealing with real game. And depending on how we do that, like we can cut a swath straight across. We can go pop, 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 pop. Or we can actually cut across the bottom and then up and do this like we're supposed to. We'll just see how that rolls. But for now, since we've done all that, yeah, see now the Doge is way over here and we just have to get to him. Oh, and as I was saying, as you can see, these guys are moving, so they'll start capturing territories, and we have to take them back. And sometimes we can fight them directly. Their hero will be on the grid if we fight them directly, or they won't if we just take over their territory. Totally up to random chance in that way. And once we destroy them, once we kill them, they are off the map. Off the map. They can't capture any more stuff. So, pretty awesome. But for now, I think this is going to go ahead and be time. Way time. So for now, I'd like to thank you all for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends, and I will see you next video.